Hey, Kittens.
And then we gotta get ice cream and all that. So make a list.
You check it twice. We'll find out who's hungry or not.
It's only 3 weeks away from today.
Hey, little one. Look at these two.
So we had Scout downstairs. Scout had dinner with us.
Here she is.
And she got to get a bath from Dorian. You guys are much calmer than yesterday.
That's because they got no hormones messing them up.
She is so good around other cats. She has no reaction. Right, dude?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't get puffy or anything. She just if she gets hissed at, she'll back up. But if she doesn't get hissed at, she's like, whatever.
She's so soft. She's like a little bunny.
She likes to run. Yep, she ate. She was sat at our dinner table and ate. We don't want to get them all. No hands. We won't get them all worked up. We went, come kitties for nights. Come kitties. What are you doing, girlfriend?
Yep, they had pain medication at the shelter, but none was sent home. They were high as a kite for about 7 hours nonstop play. I did make a time lapse on it on the Nest cam. See if I can pull it up.
Okay. This is a first for me. He's called in my lap here. I think even if there's a recap here, they're gonna he's already started. I know he's already started his transition. Like they're already talking about how funny how they switched laps on us. How they're starting their website.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah. Move the TV. They moved the TV.
Yeah. He was hanging from it.
No, I didn't see that.
He was going for the cables.
Oh my god. We did put on their bio that we did put in his bio that he was a coordinator. What time was that at?
I don't know.
It must have been one of my nightly naps.
And then I wish I could do a clock overlay on this. Look at you, handsome boy. He's like, why, yes, I am. Yeah, she seems to be more recovered than the boys. The boys have been doing a lot of sleeping today. Hold up, let me do this. Changing my position so I can snuggle.
Don't be trying to steal my cats.
I won't hurt you.
Because I know that's what you're angling for right now.
If they come to me, it's not stealing.
John he's a
Cat klepto?
well, he likes to try to keep all the cats to himself.
No, I share.
Do you?
I don't hold it back.
He always tries to get in first so that I can get all the kitties. But in the house, they all come to me. Oh, except for B. She only eats when her brothers eat, apparently. See? He's trying to steal my cat.
Well, I'm just petting him. When I lay in the bathroom, she comes up, she snuggles up against me, and then occasionally she'll zoom off to rush over to the food bowl, eat one kibble, and then come back. And
Don't
a
go to
minute
him.
later, she'll rush off and eat one kibble and come back.
She's a social eater. Woo!
Bless you. I think I just came over to him to give him all his nuts.
That works for me.
I got the soft jacket. Here, Missy. Who's the pretty scout?
Why are you such a chewer? You're gonna cause a lot of trouble at home, aren't you? You are gonna cause a lot of trouble.
This is the third power outage this week because of him.
Well, you certainly surprised everyone being the closet lover, huh? Remember at first he was looking at us all like, you can't touch me.
You can have him. I'll take these two.
That's mean. Why don't you want him?
I'm sharing. You always going on about he doesn't share cats. Well, you can have him.
It's like you're giving a pity kitty.
Oop. My arm is trying to ban Lizzie here.
Did you know that in my reading tonight that I read that chicken farms are required to turn off the lights at night for no less than 3 hours a night because the darkness slows the chickens down from growing. And what happens is in chicken farms, if they grow too fast, they rapidly grow that their legs don't keep up with it, and so they can't even hold their own weight up.
Wow. So they need nighttime. Their eyes have flared up a little bit from the stress. I'm getting slips. It seems to be getting better.
Oh, Ghosties, not anymore, you don't. You come up on me? Let's see if they're on the adoption board. See if you guys are up for adoption yet.
The two boys would be good adopted together or apart. I personally would like to see them go together.
Yeah, I think we definitely would like to see them go together, but the reality is that they would do fine either way.
Yeah.
But he is such a handful. He's got so much energy.
And Scout can't be adopted with any boys.
Nope, they're not on the website. But Kittens, cat, it's just titled Kittens, look.
Mm-hmm.
They're just titled Kittens, cat, unknown, altered, domestic, short-haired. But that's not our guys. Did we tell everyone we're going to the movies on Sunday? We're going to see what?
We're renting a whole theater.
Okay, let's put that in perspective. Where my friend Danielle and her husband were sharing the theater together, and they have like Cinemark down in Bellevue has like you can rent the whole theater.
And it's one of the diner theaters with the heated reclining seats, and you basically have a booth for yourself.
Starting at $99.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, starting at $99 for the whole theater, and they have like I don't know 20 different. Was it 20? About 15 maybe movies you could pick from. Oh, look at her. And so we're gonna do that, but I think we still have to wear a mask. And then we were hoping that we wouldn't have to because it's just us in the theater, and we're planning on sitting on opposite ends and sides of the theater. Like we won't be sitting together. So, but I think it does say you have to wear your mask.
Maybe it's until you get to your seat.
Well, I think if they're gonna serve us, though, I would think.
Oh.
Hey, those are my glasses. So anyway, so we're gonna do that on Sunday. We're both looking forward to that quite a bit.
It's I forget the name of the movie, but it's a new sci-fi.
Tenet, Tenet.
Mm-hmm. Basically, you're moving is people have the ability to move forward through time, but backwards. You have to watch the trailer.
Yeah, that looks good. And then yes, we're doing that on Sunday at 12:30.
It's not a remake.
And it is cheap. Yeah, I agree, BB. For 99. Well, this one because it's a newer movie, it was like 149. So we split it between obviously the two couples. And honestly, like to pay for the movies and then pay for dinner, you would have been paying $75 or $50 or $75 anyway before COVID. So, yeah.
It's like the food's expensive enough, they don't even put it on the menu. The price.
Yeah, see, the only reason why I'm doing, I had said I wouldn't go to a theater, but that was before I knew you could rent it, the whole theater. And we, specifically Danielle and Chris have been really strict. They're even stricter than you and I are. So I know that they've been extremely safe. And you and I haven't really been leaving the house other than to go and for me to go do a couple of one appointment a week.
I forgot what outside looks like.
Yeah, and then go into the store. Yeah, I feel like Danielle and Chris theaters were super important to them. They would, because they have a young child, so they would go on dates in the theaters. And then John and I used to do quite a bit of movies too.
Yeah, there's some movies that just really should be experienced in the theater. Although, I saw a review on the new virtual headsets, VR goggles that were good enough that watching a movie on it would be like sitting in the theater.
Interesting. Wow, nationwide, 2 whole days with no COVID cases in Australia. We're at 100,000 a day. It's quite a difference.
Yeah, we're like drastically worse than the first lockdown.
Let her go to the potty.
They gotta go potty too.
That is amazing. Well, and you guys are now just hitting your summer, spring season, right? So we're on the opposite.
Now we're adding flu to the mix.
We're a hot mess. I heard news reports today that was very interesting that one of the things that Democrats underestimated was that the country wants to get back to normal. and doesn't want to hear about COVID. Like, and that's why one of the things that they feel like they lost.
You get tired of it, yeah. But it's that or run the chance of dying.
Oh, but you remember the lady. All right, poops are looking good. Yeah, baby. Good. Oh my god, he had normal poops.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Honestly, it's like a lot of history was not taught back in the 1918 pandemic. It's like the whole idea of everybody in the nation having to wear masks, that was new to me. I didn't even know about the 1918 pandemic.
Yeah, but all of the scientists did, you know, and they.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and so if we would have had leaders that followed.
You know, in the year 2120, there'll be another global pandemic, and everybody would have already forgotten about the mask. It would have been that we had gone through this twice now. It took a couple of years for the 1918 pandemic to go run its course.
And then all those minks in Denmark that we were reading about tonight that now have mutated the.
Yeah, Denmark is killing off their mink farms due to them catching a form of COVID, mutating it, and then passing it back to humans. We're talking millions of minks.
17 million.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll kill the fur market for it, so nobody really can get it. It's not feasible to farm minks for.
All right, you can go now. You want to go?
Okay, then, little miss, your turn.
No, it was him that wanted to go in. But
I know.
did.
I was saying little miss. It's your turn. He won. She didn't.
No, he was.
Yeah, I was saying it's a scout's turn.
Got it. I don't know. Go ahead. Do you have to go potty?
Come here.
Oh, look at the ghosty pictures here. See how his poops are. They look good.
He's got a pooping face.
Oh, they're not soft.
Yeah, we've been giving them 4 to 4 with their breakfast.
Sorry, buddy.
Half packet for each of them.
Look at that poop. Nope, that's soft at the end, but that's okay. Soft. Nice job. And also the kitten food that I got has probiotic in it.
Yeah, she's a poop thief. And I can hear these guys all throughout the house, running around, banging into things. Here, Missy. She still makes that face when I reach for her. It's like, oh no! And then she's like, oh, that feels good. A nasal spray preventive for COVID? That's nice. A dose daily. Yeah, it's like the floating at home network is, and several all the mass computing networks have been doing COVID packets, and I got 3 computers crunching hundreds of packets, or like probably about a dozen or so packets a day. They're very computational intensive. It's one of those networks where it uses the spare computing power of multiple personal computers, and combined, it's it's more than the most powerful supercomputer. Physically blocks the virus from getting into the cells of the nasal passages. Oh, that's very interesting. Ghosties was just talking about a nasal spray that taken daily it's preventative against COVID. It prevents the virus if you're exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Prevents the virus from entering the cells of the nasal passages.
Interesting. We have a couple of those here in the house. Something, and John doesn't like it.
I have one for allergies, but it causes problems. It has caused big problems with my sinus cavities.
Oh, I can't get the because I don't have. Let's see. I don't have New York Times, so I can't read it.
Let's see. I got it up here.
No, you guys are good poopers, and look at this. I wonder if tomorrow morning there'll be no poops, or are you guys gonna just poop all your food right out? Yeah, I think my phone has so many because of I don't know the New York Times. Boop, boop, boop.
It says team would require additional funding to pursue clinical trials in humans. It's like that should be state sponsored.
A video alleging possible vote counting fraud in Detroit was actually a journalist pulling a wagon with camera equipment.
Trump is now attacking Twitter for hiding all of it, the majority of his posts for being inaccurate. Interesting. Prevents the virus from latching onto cells, so it can't inject its RNA. Oh, it's only been done on 6 ferrets, so. Oh, it has 100% infection rate on the non-treated and 0 in the treated. Says it also works against SARS. and mirrors. Here you go.
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna read it. You told me about it. Thank you though.
Yeah, concerning Twitter policing content, I think they spent a long time setting up the foundation for that by updating their terms of services to cover such situations, which you must agree to post. Yeah, they may have a paywall, but New York Times gives you a 1 or 2 article grace each day. I opened it up in a browser I don't use, and I was able to see it. I need a kitty. Where's the key? Oh, there's a key. Oh, there's another key. Here, Scout. How you doing, girl?
Don't nibble on my fingers. Your poopy does stink. Did you clean it after pooping? Hmm? Oh, there was just in Detroit. There was a claim that there was voter fraud or something, and it was really just a camera person wheeling their camera equipment. The journalist.
I don't know. The last time I looked, cameras looked vastly different than ballots.
It was in a box, so I guess they kind of thought the box was.
Hmm.
I see. Yeah. So unfortunately, thanks for reading the New York Times. Create your free account or log in to continue reading. Oh, I guess I have to continue. I have to pick which account I want. Continue. Nope. Exclusive one-time offers. Yeah, I gotta pay for it.
Try opening it in Safari, and then I'll try opening it in Google Chrome.
I don't have Safari, but that's okay. I don't need. Look at that long tail.
You gotta back off.
He's like, no, I'm doing it
It's
right.
like the mouse goes underneath my paw, and I catch him automatically.
Good boy, you're smart. It's been up for 13 hours, it's almost time for bed for me.
Yeah. 17 past 1.
Yeah.
Yay, Scout! Yay, Scout! Yay, Scout.
You can yay for him.
That's your job.
I'm not the cheerleader. I didn't volunteer to be in the job.
Yay, Sneaker.
She's so darn cute. John is tempted to keep her.
Nah. Seen one kitten, seen them all.
Yeah, right. We have so many females in the house.
And they're all divas. And 3 laid back old men.
Yeah, you are kind of laid back. And old. Up to 2,300 points. Oh, she's trying to eat it. Oh, she's so cute. Well, she destroyed the bathroom overnight.
This morning, because after I fed her, it wasn't that bad. And then when you went in, it was like, boom!
It was like an explosion of everything. I was like, you gotta go in with your brothers for me to clean this.
I just remember glancing over and the room was empty. I was like, oh.
Well, at some point, though, when I took her out, it went COD, and all you could see was her in front of it.
Mm.
She's good at this game. You would be very upset if we adopted her because she wants to be a daddy's girl.
She is daddy's girl.
Yeah. Well, no, not B. Scout.
Oh, so yeah, Scout would want to be daddy's girl too.
Yeah. And B would just be like, excuse you.
No. People are more like, get the frick off my house, human.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice about it.
Yeah.
And Nikia's a daddy's girl. Well, Nikia's both of us. She follows me around the house everywhere. But at night, she's all over her dad.
If I lay down on the bed, my belly must be pummeled. Good job, boy.
Oh, we have done episode 8, right, of The Mandalorian?
Yeah, we haven't watched in a day or two.
But we're up to 7 or 8?
8.
8. Yeah, we finished 8?
No, I think we're coming up to episode 7.
We're coming up to episode 7.
We watched 6.
It's not my favorite show. Mostly I'm watching it because John likes it.
Kind of like the first season on Netflix of
Heart of Dixie.
No. It's the show I was watching tonight. I can't remember.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were dating. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched that because John was like, we needed something to watch together. And I was like, sure. I did not like Stranger Things. For a little bit, I like the characters, but I don't like anything else about it. You had said there was going to be a lot of you said it was a really deep storyline. It's just not. It's the same every episode. And then I wish that they would have, I'm looking forward to that one girl coming back on and being a main character. He's just an isolated man that's just going around to eat different planets.
Kind of reminds me of the TV show Kung Fu.
Never. Oh, look at him. Never watched it.
It's a lot of the same. One guy going from town to town. Kind of like the Incredible Hulk, Highway to Heaven.
They do the same thing
Quantum Leap.
every episode?
Yeah, well, it's like, have you seen Quantum Leap?
No, but I would like...
Sliders.
No. But then I don't like you can't see his face. And I would, like, again, I would like to see some movement of, like, character, like, relationships and building. I think you might need to cut that before we go.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work. You do know that, right? But anyway, I do like the little baby, whatever his name is.
Yoda.
Yeah.
A green critter. There's a Owlcat short with the Mandalorian now.
Yeah, I don't think I ever read it. Yeah, I didn't watch it when you sent it
I figured.
to me. Why did you figure?
Because you were actually busy at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't. Stranger Things. Again, I think we watched. Did I watch part of season 2 with you?
I don't think so.
No, we just watched season 1.
I started watching season 3 a couple of days ago. I'm on episode 3.
We have to take this out, I think.
He's only going after it because of this. Move it.
Ooh, he's getting really good.
Try her phone.
Hey, little miss, are you ready to go to bed?
I think she is. I think the boys are too.
She's gonna be meowing. We bring her into bed with us at night sometimes. And Nakia's like,
there he is.
Excuse you.
He's like, don't go.
The last episode of season 1 in Mando is the best because it's funny. Okay. I look forward to getting to it. I will.
You have to get through another episode first.
I know. Well, I guess I'm first out, so have fun catching her, dear, because you did it to me last night. Good night, everybody.
Very difficult. Nope, she's in my lap. Good night, everyone. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.